Hey yo, what's up guys? We're here in another edition of your Passe Baller to discuss NBA Game Day, January 22nd, 2021. Alright? Before we start, just hit on the subscribe button for those who haven't subscribed to our channel yet. Also, please include the bell logo or the bell button. That way you will automatically be informed and notified as soon as we have a new video or prediction uploaded. Alright, so for this game we have Philadelphia 76ers going up against Boston Celtics. As always, we start by talking about the team's standings. Philadelphia 76ers, they're the #1 team of the East with 10 wins and 5 losses. And they just came off a win. And they just came off a win against Philadelphia. They just had a game a couple of days back, and Philadelphia won that game. I guess that the score was around 8 points, if I'm not mistaken. 117-109. Yep, 117-109. So, Boston Celtics, if Philadelphia is #1, Boston is #2. So this is a huge matchup, for real. Boston Celtics is at 8 wins and 5 losses. Thing is that Boston has had back-to-back losses. And even though, again, it's #1 versus #2, so obviously these are the best teams in the East. It wouldn't be that huge of a matchup. Why? Because Boston Celtics' star Jason Tatum would not still be available on this game. So Kemba Walker is already back. Jaylen Brown is possessed, but they're Jason Tatum out. So I just want to make this short with that said. But let's take a look at the odds first. By the way, this game would be held at Philadelphia, so Philadelphia has the home court advantage too. So it seems like all of the favors are going towards Philadelphia. Home court advantage, the availability of players. Jason Tatum is still out, man. So Philadelphia is given -5, Boston +5. I know normally it would be like a revenge game for any kind of a split matchup, but it's not that easy in this case. I mean, we're talking about the #1 team of the East, and we're talking about a team who's got Joel Embiid. If you guys could remember the last game, Boston was already up. At one point, I thought that Boston would even win that game, but all of a sudden, Embiid turned the switch on, and he simply took over. 42 points in that game. Philadelphia dominating Boston Celtics towards the end, and they won. So they just couldn't stop Embiid, and nobody could stop Embiid. The way that you could stop Embiid is if you could beat them offensively, if you know what I mean. You can't defend Embiid. We need to accept that as one of their opponents. It's like a Dallas Mavericks style before. You go and score. I'm gonna go and score. You take a three. I'm gonna take a three. Let's see who's got better offense. The old Dallas Mavericks style, with Dirk Nowitzki and all that. That should be the approach if you are going up against Philadelphia, man. Because if you're gonna rely in trying to defend Embiid, trying to stop Embiid, man, good luck. Because Embiid is just a beast, man. His name should be Embiid. I know I'm corny, but yeah, it's just frustrating sometimes to see him go inside the paint. It's either he makes the basket, he makes the dunk, or he gets the free throws. It's just frustrating. It's just really frustrating. I'm not actually a Philadelphia 76ers fan. I'm a New York fan, right? But yeah, honestly, I'm not a huge Philadelphia fan. I'm an Iverson fan. That's why I have this jersey. But yeah, simply put, it's just gonna be crazy to think that Boston can actually defeat Philadelphia at this level, at this point right now, again without Jason Tatum. Alright, so my pick on this would be Philadelphia -5. For those who got Facebook accounts, please hit on the button on the YouTube account or YouTube channel that we have. It has like a Facebook logo there. It says message me. Hit on that. It will automatically bring you to our Facebook page just follow and like that page. It'll give you access to the old videos that we have, to the links to the updates, and it will also allow you to send us messages and questions if you want and need to. All right, stay there. There's a lot of videos for today. Peace out, Pase love, and God bless.